Hello and welcome back to another video. This video I'm going to go over my top 3 Imperial Empire First Order ships that I've got in my collection. These are actually the 3 latest purchases I've made because by the end of the year I want to have like a huge Imperial First Order army sort of thing. So yeah, these are the 3 ships that I've chosen, vehicle that I've chosen to review because yeah, they are my last 3 purchases and they're just the coolest ones that I've got. So to start off, basically I'm just going to run through what the ships are and then I'm going to go to a close review on them, which I'll switch the camera up. So first of all, we've got the Imperial Shuttle Tyrithium. If I say that wrong, please let me know because I think I do. This came with the Princess Leia Endor, the Han Solo Endor, and the 2 Rebel troopers. One of them was the Commander Fox, I think, or something like that. Yeah, that was a really good set. I bought this, I'm going to say 75 quid, brand new in the box. On a website that I don't particularly want to tell people about because that's where I get all my good deals, but yeah, it's just like a Depop sort of thing. But yeah, that was an absolute steal. Then I got the Kylo Ren Command Shuttle. That was £28, £29 I think it was. Absolute steal. Like, look at this ship, it's absolutely massive. This didn't come with a box or instructions or any minifigures. One of the reasons I did buy this was, one, I've got most of the minifigs that it does come with, and then just this set is it's absolutely beautiful. Obviously the stands that I make for them, they're not included in the ships if you do go out and buy these, but yeah, I always have my ships in flight mode due to the fact it just looks so much better if you put everything in flight mode, so they're ready to, yeah, they just display better. But yeah, I'm going to go in detail in a minute, like with each ship. On the right here, we have the latest AT-80. Again, I bought it on the website that I normally get stuff from. It didn't come with a box, it come with all figures, instructions, every single piece, leftover pieces, absolutely immaculate condition, and I brought that for £79. That is an absolute steal in my eyes. It took me, putting my little one's bed and spending time with the family, it took me 3 nights to actually get this built. That's the longest I've ever spent on one Lego set, is 3 consecutive nights. Again, it was only like a couple of hours here and there, but yeah, it was a really good build. The legs I thought would be really repetitive, but they're actually quite a quick build. It's mainly the interior that is where the bulk of the build happens. The head took me about 20 minutes, I think, each leg about 20, but it's the actual interior and the bodywork that takes the longest. But yeah, I'm going to go for the full review now, and I think at the end of the video what I might do is just show you what I've got so far with my Imperial slash First Order army. So I think each set is over 1,000 pieces. I'm not too sure on each piece count until I go and get the boxes and all that, but yeah, price per piece doesn't really matter to me because I always get them on really cheap deals. But yeah, this is the Imperial Shuttle Tyrithium. It's got little open cockpit in there, some decent detail in there, it's pretty decent. The wings do obviously fold up in landing position, but again, these aren't the sturdiest bases that I make for them, so I don't particularly want to be faffing around doing all that. But again, all this opens quite nicely actually. It's like on a little joint there, so you've got all your interior in there, and it's again same for the other side. I will always have this ship in flight mode. It is 100% way better suited for display purposes in flight mode, just because of the size of the wings and the fin. It just makes it look absolutely huge. The latest one that came out in, I'm going to say 2021, it's I didn't buy it because it's just so much smaller than this. And when I clocked this for that price, I just thought, no, I had to get it. It's an absolute beautiful piece. On next, we have the, by the way, this background is absolutely awful, but let's just focus on the ships. This is Kylo Ren's command shuttle. Again, we have a little open cockpit, beautiful interior inside, not too crazy. I know on the original one, the one that they scuffed up the colour in before the movie actually released, they had an interior there, but this doesn't because the wing mechanics are actually concealed in there. But yeah, the size of this, again, when it's in flight mode, it's just, the wingspan, it just makes it absolutely massive, and it's such a menacing looking ship. I'll always remember that when I watched The Force Awakens in the cinema, as soon as that ship landed, I was like, oh yeah, this is the geezer that's going to come out of this ship is an absolute beast. And there he was, Kylo Ren, one of my favourite ever characters in the movies. But yeah, that's Kylo Ren's ship. It's really, really nice. And then we have the 8080. This is my latest addition to my whole Lego collection. I'll go through that in a minute. But yeah, it was a really good build, to be fair. It's really detailed. Obviously nothing compared to the UCS set, but again, it does absolutely everything that you want a Lego set to do. It's got, again, it's got the cockpit. There you go, quite detailed in there. I love the little springs on the head. It's got decent movement as well. So it's got like left, right, and then the head itself actually moves. And once it's in position, it stays in that position. They've done it so you've joined two different places with a bit of rubber in the middle, which, you know, stops the friction from it just being able to, you know, fling about. So again, yeah, that's really nice. And then if we go into here, this is where you get the full cockpit area. I'm just going to swap over because I'll be in the way of the light, but yeah, there we go. That's the full interior. So there is a little speeder bike in the back, but I don't normally have it in the back. It just sits outside. I don't really have anything in my, in fact, no, I don't have anything in my ships and vehicles when displayed. Everything is taken out and then displayed separately. But yeah, that is it for my three favourite Imperial first order sets. Absolutely fantastic. I think the bigger the set, the more I like it by the looks of it. So yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through a little bit of my, right, I'm going to set everything back up and then I'm going to take you through my army. So this is my up-to-date Imperial First Order army. As always, I do have a few customs, a few knockoff figures, one set in particular as well. It is because I get sent them on a monthly basis to photograph and review, and you know, some of the figures and the sets are so good to actually have displayed. So yeah, don't hate me on that. I know everyone drops it in the comments saying, oh, you got sets that are fake. It is what it is. Let's get on with it. Yeah, so that is the fake set. It's the First Order transport ship. No, it's the Imperial one. It's really nice. Again, it's only on this. It's only on. I've kind of done it so it's like First Order Imperial, but I've got way too many Imperial, so there's a few bits that shouldn't be there. I can't remember when I had this, when I got it, but again, it's the First Order TIE Fighter. Funny story is actually when I bought it, I displayed it straight away because it was already like half built. And it only took me a couple of months to find they actually had the two pilots in there, which, yeah, they're down here somewhere. So yeah, that's a little story. It's not fun to tell, but yeah, that's, moving on to Kylo Ren. Obviously we just saw that Imperial, I'm losing my head here. Kylo Ren shuttle. This is the latest TIE bomber. I bought this for 45, I think, brand new in the box. Really, really nice little build. It's not as big as I thought it would be, but the actual, like, how solid it is yeah, it's really good set. Really enjoyed building that, and obviously it come with one of the nicest Darth Vaders we've ever had. So here we go on to the First Order. I can't remember which ones are custom. I know these guys are, but then some of them are mixed with real and knockoff Lego, but they look so cool all gathered. I do need to, you know, fill this base plate and another one by the end of the year. That's my goal. And then we've got these three lead-in. This is a custom Darth Vader because the original one is up there in my display case, so I just popped him up there to start with. And then we go into the Imperial. These three guys come with the latest 8080, and then a couple of snow troopers that I've got a lot of. I don't know how I've required that many, but yeah, there you go. And that is the Imperial army. So by the end of the year, I am hoping to have probably another 8080, have this base plate, that base plate, and then two more covered in troopers and officers, etc. And then as for the first order stuff, I'm not really too bothered with it. Maybe Kylo Ren's TIE Fighter Interceptor, but apart from that, I'll probably just be putting TIE Fighters over there, and then, you know, the big sets, like the big walkers over there. But yeah, that is the Imperial First Order army. It's pretty cool. I'll give you a quick run through of everything else I've got so far in the collection. And there you have it. Again, thank you so much for watching.